Alright, we're back with Battle Dome. Now, let's pick up where we left off, and let's go to this channel. Nice, we have a synth. Sounds like a possible super pulse. No. Yeah, I do believe that's a super pulse. Or maybe not. Maybe that's a regular pulse. Oh, wait, I replaced the MIDI. I think the attack is quicker. Should be quicker. Nice, alright. And this stays same the whole time. There's not even any patch data in there. So I guess it doesn't change. Okay, so let's copy this. Let's see, this is a layer of the tar. So let's put this here. Let's see, yes. This will probably go here, right? Yes, okay. Okay, now let's give this a mixer track. Drag in the default and turn it way down 15 decibels. And let's call this pulse. Nice. Okay, whoa, what is that? Something's wrong there. Yeah. God, Fruity LSD is a terrible plugin. Okay. And now it's saying it's like playing as being in the right channel, even though it's center here. That is weird. Now it's saying center. Okay. God, what a terrible plugin. Okay, so we have some volume stuff going on. Only just a few things. Let's see. Okay, now this comes at the third phrase. So let's go here. Let's select where the third phrase is. Let's paste this here. And then let's control insert. Oh wait, no, that's all right. There we go. But I think that this might be separate because sometimes it just goes off. Most of the times, actually, it goes off on its own. Yeah, I don't see like it's not really a layer. So let's go and remove this from melody and let's make this a find first empty and call it synths. And then we'll paste this here, and I'm gonna add my downbeat here. Oh, and let's remove the chorus here. Now let's take the let's pull the volume from here. Nice. All right. Okay, so let's see. We have some mod wheel stuff here, but I see it's all blank. So I guess there's no mod wheel. But that or it just has mod for like one thing and then doesn't. Let's see if we have any oh god. Why is there panning here? Okay, so we have some bins here too. Okay, so this would be here. Dun, 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 dun. It goes there. Okay, so that would be going here. Okay, so it looks like this is doing kind of a... Alright, let's put 0 sort of here. There we go. Okay, now we want to scale this. Let's scale it all the way up twice. And then again at 150%. Now this comes in at about 127. Oh wait, I put that in channel 3 pitch. And FL Studio does not put this where we want it, so let's go and move our cruiser. Nice. Okay, so we've got that. Now let's move on. Welcome. Yes, I love nachos. Oh, I love nachos too. Nice. I love how the Battle Dome mid-lobby is just percussion. You gotta upload that one too for the hype build. Yeah, maybe so. Ah, welcome, gamer. Okay, so next we've got... I think this is some more... Yes, some more overdrive guitar. And then it becomes... Oh, it becomes an organ over here. Okay. All right, now let's go and grab these notes, but let's be careful not to grab these because this is an organ. Okay, so copy this. And this is gonna go sort of, what's the context here? It's gonna go at the same place as that like second phrase on the overdrive guitar lead. Okay, and this is gonna go, it's like a third guitar even, so actually I think this is gonna fit in with the first guitar here. Yeah, because there's nothing else there. So if we put this here... Oh, but there's some stuff here. Wait, but they're not at the same time, are they? Yeah, that's just... Oh wait, it is a layer. Yeah, because I can see the velocities kind of overlapping. Why do we have two guitars on top of each other on the same note? Okay, let's just put this as a second channel then. Nice. But now that, that pitch bend kind of makes sense now. Nah, not really. But, so let's remove that because obviously it wasn't doing anything in the first place. Okay, and the part 2 already points to this sort of second overdrive guitar. Turn up the cutoff. And this one will be... Yeah, this will have a panning sweep. Sort of like this. Let me set my snap to be a beat. Okay, this is not part of that. We just need these two bars. Okay, but this one goes, oh yeah, it goes over here. So let's shift. It's 2 over. Oh, just 1 over. Okay, so let's paste this here. And now this is going to be, we're going to paste this stuff in here. Ah, but we don't want this in channel 4. We want this in, we want to go to project, generators, electric guitar number 1. And then we'll go to pan 2. Paste this here. Nice. And now let's see if we have any pitch bends here that are like specific to this. We do have a little bit. Let's see. I think this is actually what is already in there in the second one. Yeah, I think that's already in. That was like the one that was put in the other channel. But there was no notes to express it. And now it's just kind of there in the, now it just kind of worked out. Yeah, okay, so that works out then. Lovely. All right. Hello, Helpbex. Welcome. Okay, now we can go on to our organ. And actually there's 2 channels to this this guitar too. Ooh, that's menacing. This is another overdriven guitar. Cool. So let's go and put this in, whoops, let's go and put this in channel 4 now. Alt C. Oh, and this is a piano now. So let's change this to an SC88 guitar, overdrive guitar. And I think all of them are sort of supposed to have this release on it. Maybe not the distortion guitar, or maybe so. We can try it. Lovely. Okay, now let's go and see if we have any volume on this. Okay, we do, and it would be here, but we already got it from that one. But did we copy that one, or did we forget about that? They're both the same, but let me see if I copied it to the other one. No, I didn't copy it. Okay, so let's just copy it. But this is not going to peak now on the place that we want it to. So let's set this. So let's see, this one's supposed to be on over here. So let's cut this. Wait a second. No, this is. I'm looking at the second guitar. It's supposed to be here. Okay, now let's copy this and let's send it to volume 4 as well. Hi, Jamie, welcome. Sounds like Mega Man music. Yes, it does. Now, since there's there's sort of a volume flicker here, so I want to keep this down for just a second. That way it sort of doesn't jump up immediately. Nice. I think we can keep that one because there is another note right after that one. Okay, let's see. We need now to copy this to guitar number 3 instead of having the other one. Let's delete this. Paste this here. Now our panning, let's go ahead and check out what we have for that. Oh, we should probably have close to the same thing. Wait a second. What about pan 3? Isn't this supposed to be pan, like... Oh, pan 3 is the distortion guitar. Wait, but we're not using the distortion guitar, are we? Let's see. No, we don't have it here, so let's switch 4 to 3. Just for organization's sake. And then let's switch this distortion guitar to an overdrive guitar. Turn up the cutoff, and then we will switch our pan 4. Wait, we didn't even put pan on this one. I think we will need to. Let's cut 4 and put it to 3. Well, 3 is already there. And so, wait, are we using... So we're using 2. Yes, 2 and 3. Okay, so we need to cut this to 2. But it still has this jump up. The only problem is that now we have this note in here, which is also right after this one. And this is number 3, but we can do that for number 2. I can also put this down here for a little. And does that note, it feels like it goes before the note. Ah, yes it does. Yeah, we don't want that. Let's give it some space. Let's control insert. There we go. And now this one. Nice. Okay, so now the panning for here is like... Yeah, we have roughly the same panning, but it changes a little bit of a different place after that. So let's go and copy this. And make sure I'm copying it right at the bar. Actually, let me just set my snap to a bar. Okay, so copy this. Okay, but this is supposed to be in a different place, so I need to find out where to copy this. This will go here. Okay. And then the beginning part will be the same place it is after that part. Okay. Lovely. Nice. All right, let's see if we have any vibrato on those 2 parts. We do. And let's see if there's any indication. So in previous, in the next parts, so this would be like half a beat. Now this would be a beat after the note. Okay, so that means that after the previous note here, we'll probably want some vibrato here. Okay. Now let's copy this. And now, I'm gonna have to copy this to both channels, so I think that we'll probably have to just make this automatic because this is gonna be under the, or we can probably just try to do a, like, let's put it in our, the vibrato depth instead. So vibrato depth 2. Okay, and this first note is going to be here. We're going to want to take out, let's see. Got this many bars. And now let's go and make our rate 25 for part 3. And also part 2 as well. But this is a bipolar knob, so I have to make this, like, scale these levels and make this center. Like, center at 50%. Nice vibrato. Okay, now let's apply it to the other one. So we're gonna go to vibrato depth 3. Paste this here as well. And then remove this space. Okay, let's see if it's supposed to be that. I can't hear it. Weird. Sounds good anyway. We'll make sure it's in the original. I have a feeling it is in the original. Okay, so I think I got my pitch bends for this. Yeah, it was just the same as what's already there. Okay. So now let's go grab our organ, but first we have to clone this, actually it'd probably be easier just to make a new sound canvas thing because there's so many things to reset. If you guys like Pokemon Heart and Gold, I highly recommend this battle music. Ah, okay, I'll check it out. Okay, so now we'll go to SC88 Pro Map, organ 2, and then let's go to the volume knob, and let's turn off the reverb, turn up the cutoff, and we're going to make a part 2 to this because I already know I'm going to have 2 layers. Go to SC88 Pro Map, organ 2, turn off the reverb, turn up the cutoff. And now, let's go and grab our first notes. And this is going to start here. Well, basically there. That's the part of the bar it's going to start at. But it's a different bar. Okay, so I think it would be here. Okay, I forgot to name this organ. Let's call this organ. And now I have to, let me make sure I know where this is. Okay, so it's on this part where there's like flat notes everywhere. Yes, that was the part I thought it was at. Let's send this channel 1. Lovely. Okay, so now let's go grab our panning for that moment in time. Copy that. Now let's go to melody and let's go to project. Organ. And then we'll go to pan 1. And now let me shift this to where the organ actually happens. Whoops, I removed my thing. Let me go. Okay, here it is. Alrighty. Lovely. Okay, now let's go to the MIDI and we'll take our volume. If there is any. No, not on the organ. Okay, so now let's go for the, oh, the panning is the same, so we can just keep it in, wait, almost the same. It's the same movement, but is it the same? This one's a little more spread out. Okay. So let's take this much. We don't have to take the part at the end. Okay, so copy that. Now let's go to where the organ starts. And then now this is going to be here. No. But we don't want it in channel 5. We want that in pan 2. Why would you? Oh my god. So stupid. And now this FL Studio has kind of snuck some space in here that we don't want, so let's try to remove this. But why do we still only have one note? I think we forgot to copy our other layer notes. So let's copy this. Note that it starts here on the bar, but the bar is like having some space anyway. It's like not even gonna sync to the bar, so we have to sync it there. Okay, so let's go to this organ. Paste. And now this should be Alt-C to change channel 2. Nice. Okay, perfect. Now let's go to our next channel. Probably have another synth here. And this will probably be a layer too. Ooh. We have that FM synth, all right. Nice, now let's go. Get that. 'Cause Does it change at all? No. We have no panning on this. We do have a little bit of volume movement. Okay, so let's copy this. Go to synths. Is it supposed to be, or is this in the wrong key? I think it's an octave lower. So let's go send this an octave lower. Nice. I think we don't have that, we don't need that. This is like a bass note. Okay. It's a sub bass. Nice. And this volume is bad here. Let's save it like this because I don't want to have to do this again. Now this is really loud, so let's give it a mixer track. Let's drag in our default and then turn it down to 15 decibels. Let's call this FM synth. Actually, let's boost it up to be like here with the pulse. Nice. Okay, now let's go and take our volume for this. Okay, let's set our snap to be a bar. Let's go put this here, copy this from here, and then go to synths. Let's go from the beginning, but without that part before the downbeat. Let's paste this. Wait, let's go to FM synth volume and paste this. But now FL Studio gives us this space we didn't ask for, so we have to go and cut it. Why do we have this in the middle of a note? Oh wait, hold on, was that space actually necessary? Oh yeah, it just cuts off some of the stuff we copied because we didn't copy it from the very beginning. Yeah, so that's what it's doing. Let's see. Now let's go and see what this, let's go and copy this part. And then we'll go to synths, FM synth, and then delete this space, and then we'll make this here. Okay. Nice. Okay. Now let's go and see if we have any pitch bends, which we do. Okay. Now this is going to start on the third phrase. And we will go to synths. Put our cursor on the third phrase. Go to pitch and paste this here. But FL Studio is going to give us a lot of space we didn't ask for, so let's go cut this, and then we'll scale the levels. Remember, we have to do 2 full scales to 200%, and then we have to do 1 to 150. But here's another one of those like things without the note, at least for the most part. Yeah, well, actually, none of these actually are affected by the pitch bend. Okay, so now let's get this pitch bend and let's fill in the missing info we have here. So I would say that based on this, let's see, this is probably, we go here, copy this beat, and then we go here and delete this, and then go here. That's probably exactly what we need. And then let's put 0 here, and then we'll copy this. But actually, let's copy it from here because that's our first bar. Okay. Now let's go to our operator 1 pitch envelope. And then we'll go to where the first notes are. Actually, that would be right here at the beginning of the downbeat. Okay. Nice. And then we'll put 0 here. Now this is a really sensitive knob, so let's scale this down to 25% of its, or 20% of its original value. Nice. Lovely. Now we're rocking and rolling. Okay, now let's move on to this. We have another pulse. Is this another layer of this one? I think it is. It's actually, it's a complete unison. It's like, I think it's just, yeah, these are like exactly the same. Okay, so let's go and copy this to our synths. Paste this here, and now we have some doubling up the notes. I guess that'll just make it louder. But that'll also, the pitch bends will affect that. So let's go and clone this pulse. Hold Alt and push this down here. And then we'll paste this here. And now let's, okay, that's good. Okay, now let's go grab our panning for this. But we have some, we have to remove some stuff. So let's actually go and copy that just from the point that it starts, which is here. Wait a second. Wrong place. Oops, my battery. I forgot to plug it. Okay. Now let's go channel panning here. Copy this stuff. Go to synths. Let's select everything except the start here. Let's actually go to by the bar. Okay. Let's go to panning, and then we'll paste this here. But FL Studio doesn't paste stuff when we don't copy it from the beginning, so we'll have to draw that in. Nice. Okay, now let's grab our volume stuff. Let's mute this out. So let's start it from here. And then we'll copy this. And now let's copy it starting there, excluding the downbeat. And now let's insert the information that FL Studio refused to copy. Nice. Okay, now let's go get our mod wheel data. Which I guess is going to be the same deal here. Let's go and copy this beat. Okay, and then let's go take it starting from there. Go to synths. Let's go to pulse. Pitch envelope. And then let's set our snap to a bar. Paste this here. Copy, and then now we put 0 here. Now let's Alt-X to scale our levels, and then our setting will remain from the last time. Nice. Okay, now let's check for pitch bends. Nice. Okay, so let's copy starting here. This is that first, that third long note there. Now let's go, so this would be over here now. Now we don't want that on channel 7 pitch, we want this on the pulse. Okay, now let's zoom in and put 0 here. And now let's scale the levels. Let's go all the way up on the multiplication. 200% again, and then Alt-X 200 or 150% this time. Did we have any on the other pulse? Did we have any like pitch bends? Okay, we had that. I think I got that. Yeah. Lovely. Okay, so now let's move on to the next thing. Now we just have our drums, which we got. So everything else we got. So we are all ready to put this song together. Now let's start with the, we're going to do all the mixing and stuff. Are you on the spectrum? Yes, I am. How kind of you to notice. Now, let's see. Let's go for our drums, and this is our actual, the way the battle thing loops. So, oh, the drums were already down there, but we only have drums for this one. So this arrangement will be our, we'll call this lobby. Okay, so let's give all of these mixture tracks if they don't have it. This will be our crash, and we'll drag in our default, giving us chorus, saturation, and an exciter. Now let's put this crash 2 in the same track. Now let's go to, call this snare. Let's call this crash. This one crash. Let's give the snare a mixer track, drop in our default. And then we drag in our default for the snare, call it snare. And then let's see. We're gonna do the same for our kick. Pretty much gonna do this all around. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. And then the long hi-hat for the noise is going to go in the same place. Okay, so that's all of our drums. Let's now go and fine-tune each of the individual sort of instruments. So let's give the clap more saturation. Yeah. Now it has plenty of highs, so I don't really... let's keep that there. I can probably turn this down a bit. Okay, so now let's do our toms. I feel like there should be more tail on that. Well, maybe not because it's up high. Let's see. Wow, cool. I feel like that's kind of how it was in the original. Let's see. Yeah, it was kind of like that, really reverby like that. And this was actually, wait, it is actually already pitched down. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that makes it more. Okay, and we do want quite a bit of extra reverb on this, so let me go and dock this random mixer track to the right. Call this reverb. We're gonna make a bus for this reverb. Let's put in a mixing plugin. And we will go to set this to 12%. Give it a hall, but it really shouldn't it be a room because these drums usually have, yeah, the hall is going to be too long for this. I want this, I might want this to be like 20%. We'll feel it out. Okay, and let's give like all these drums, no, the claps didn't have it. The toms had it. And the snare had a considerable amount of reverb. The kick did not. And then I feel like that's it. That's really all we needed. Let me give it some more saturation. Let me see if maybe that is too much. Yeah, I feel like I want just a sharper hit on that. Okay, that's very good. All right. Yeah, I think I want a big, like 1 second for that. But I don't want it to be so loud. Nice, I like that. Okay, now let's go for our crash. Let me up the saturation. Wow, this is really like the highs are just killing us here. Let's turn the highs way down. Yeah, okay. Now let's turn up the bass on that. Yes, a little bit less. Okay, let's go to our actually this can be in the reverb bus as well. Oh. Hmm. We don't need that much bass on it. Nice, I like that. Okay, now let's move on to our snare. This will be some real fun. So we want to make this significantly darker. Actually, I'm probably going to want to get a full-on EQ for this. And I want to... Yeah, this thing was like boosted here. Not so much this, but like... Wait, why is there... Is that a lot of notes? I think there's some echo notes in there. Yeah, see, there's like one part... Yeah, I think this is where... See, it echoes here. See, it's like... So we need a delay plug-in on that. So let's go and add a delay. Top of that. Or at the bottom, really. And then let's set this to be, it's like 2 steps. And then the level should be like 25%. And let's set the wet to be 50%. Let's give it an offset of about 3. No, not just a little bit of offset and some diffusion. And then let's see what we get. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now let's gate it and let's make it where it's only that one part has it. Nice, all right. Okay, now let's up the saturation on this. Okay, cool. So that's starting to sound more like it does in the game. Now, let's go to... Can't hear this because I disabled this thing. Okay, this thing's having problems. Let's just go and get... No, that won't work either. Okay, here's our... Now this should be, this should be turned down. Yes, that's the pitch that that it has it in the game. Now let's go kind of alternate between this. Actually, let me go to the drums and then I feel like it's higher pitched in the game. Whoops. Yeah, there it is. Whoops. I feel like it's also, there's some like linear compress, there's like some volume compression on this. Like the volume is being limited. That is not the right note. There it is. No, it's actually down here. Oh, there it is. Now I just need it to be a little darker. Even darker than it already is. Ah, it's this part up here. This part needs to come down. Maybe not so much saturation. Yeah, it's just going ham now. Okay. Now I want these notes to cut themselves off when they're too close together like that. It'll still let the reverb ring out, so it shouldn't be too jarring, but it'll allow... Nice. That's nice and gritty. I feel that gives the feel of the original. Yes. Okay. All right. Now, what about our kick? Let's check our kick out. I feel like the kick should peak at 6. Kick at 6. And let's up the saturation here. Nice. Now let's also make these notes cut each other off. Nice. Now our noise, I want less chorus on that. More saturation. But I want to turn this down a bit, and then I want to turn the volume, overall volume down on the noise. Okay, now our full drums. Let's hear the volume of the snare. I think is too much. Nice. I might want to turn down the reverb some. Let's see. Nice. I actually kind of do want the noise to be louder. Okay, nice. That sounds good. I want to put all this into a drum bus, so if I need to reduce the drums, I can. Well, no, then that's, still want the kicks to peak at 6. I might just turn down the toms and the clap and the crash and the snare. Because this is going to need some room to sort of breathe. Oh, but those toms need to be louder. Okay, that's enough drums for now. Let's move on to our electric guitar. Let's give this a mixer track. Drag in the default, and let's solo this. Well, let's disable the other electric guitar for now. Let's listen in on one for now. Let's call this electric guitar 1. Okay, now let's give it more saturation. Let's also mute out that organ for now. Up the ooh. Let's mess with the EQ a little bit. I feel like we have too much of this. Yeah. Oh, much better. Now let's give it some of that nice reverb we created for the drums. Except I feel like I want to mix that other layer, this like really bassy layer, differently. So let's. I kind of want to separate this one because it's really overloading the saturator. So let's go and take this layer and we're gonna cut it, and then we're gonna clone the electric guitar again. And this is gonna go into 11, and then we'll paste this here. And now this was channel 3, so everything belonging to channel 3, I'm going to go and take it, and I'm going to copy it to I'm going to cut it to the other channel. I'm just going to cut it to the main line, so it's like, here we go, pan here, volume here. Nice. We could do more of an exciter now on that. Except I think I want a more subtle reverb. Let's try doing this. Let's go less, like 60% to this one, and like 50%, because the total would be, how much is this? 100%. So I want to do 50% to the reverb and 50% to the master. Yeah, there we go. Except I still feel like it's quieter now. So maybe I'll give it more power. Let's do 60% on each. Let's also boost the brightness a little bit. Okay, now let's go for our second electric guitar. Let's drag in the default. Electric guitar 2. Nice. Let's boost the saturation. Nice. It's that low note that really kind of messes us up if we bust them together. Yeah, because this one's really loud, so we have to set the saturator lower. give this reverb. Do the same thing, 60-60 over it all. Okay, now let's EQ this. Nice. Lovely. Now let's go and add in our third electric guitar now. I think the volume levels are not really working very well here, like the volume automation isn't. Are they well aligned? Like, is this... Ah, they are not well aligned. Maybe, I think the note is off. Like, if I recall correctly, the note was actually supposed to start here. Let me check. Yeah, it was supposed to start there. Okay, so that ought to fix it. No, that's not really working right. This one was like supposed to be like this. Ah. It's not really working well with the release either, so let's see. Because this is basically just creating an attack. Like, if we go listen to the original again, this is like... And that might not even be how it sounds in the original. Let me see. Nice, so it does have a pluck to it. But it has like release on the sound, so I really can't use that volume envelope. I'm gonna have to give it... Let's see, I would have to give it like... So I would have to like sort of remove all this stuff here. And then give it like attack in here. Ah, but this is not the right channel, I think. We need to be on channel 1. It's the distortion guitar. And then we want to have release on it so that it goes like... But and the other fact is that this sample is just so incredibly different because it's up here while the other one was sampled very low. So let's see. Okay, so now let's try to record that note, but I want to reset the envelopes first. Sounds like this is the note it was recorded at. Okay, so let's go and record that in Edison. Okay, and now we can see the obvious loop point in here. Would be, let's normalize this, and then we'll go left channel to mono. And then we'll trim the side noise. And now obviously the sample, see the earliest loop I could see is like, but it's fading out at the same time, so it might not, yeah, it's like the sample is like fading out. Whoops. Instrument's like fading out at the same time. Doesn't sound like it is, but maybe it's just fluctuating. Okay, that's really loud. But let's just kind of try to loop it here. Well, I feel like it's just the beginning of the sample. So the later we do our looping, it should be better. And maybe if I might be able to do sort of the tune loop thing. Yeah. Okay, that ought to work. Now let's delete part after loop. Now let's save this sample. And what was the note that we played it at? I forgot. Oh well. So we can go and find that out. Yeah, it's C. Okay, of course we played at C. All right, now let's save this to the drive and call this overdrive guitar. Okay, now we have this nice low recorded note that we're gonna play up high. So let's go and grab all these nice overdriven guitar notes, but let's make sure we remember where it's gonna be played. Now we cut this and go to overdrive guitar. Is that like an octave higher? I think it might be an octave higher. Yeah, there it is. All right, so now we want this to be, we want this to have attack, and then sustain all the way, and then have some release as well. Okay, so maybe not as much attack. Maybe more release, though. Oh, but I hear like a flutter in the Okay, that sounds pretty good. And then we have our... It's going to be distortion. Okay, that'll be electric guitar number 2 then. Let's call this lead guitar. Now we might be able to put this in with the this one in with the other one of the other ones. Doesn't really fit. And now this one, let's call this electric guitar 3. Now this one should have some release on it. Is that not channel? What channel is that? I think it's channel 2. But that shouldn't be, because this should be our distortion guitar. So let's change. Oh, it is our distortion. Okay, so we did the wrong distortion guitar. Nice. Okay, let's up the distortion on that. Nice, let's give it reverb. But let's give it half reverb and half not reverb. We don't need much highs on that. We already have a lot of them. Yeah, we need more mids on that. And turn up the chorus too. Nice. Okay. Now let's go back to this lead guitar for a second. And I think there was some, actually that flutter might be because there was some pitch stuff going on. Yes, okay, we had like a little scoop up on that part. Okay, so let's copy that stuff. Actually, but it's already in the other one, so let's just go and copy that one. Let's cut this and put it here. I'm trying to get over here. Why won't it? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now we can kind of introduce some more attack. Lovely. Okay, let's give that a mixture track. That sounds great. Now, I want to drag in my default here. Let's call it lead. Let's see. Lead guitar. Now let's turn the highs way down. Let's boost some of the bass. Actually, I want to really want to zero in on this. Oh yeah, let's filter that out. That's a lot. And there's like a little weird fluctuation at the end of that note that I don't want. Let's see. I think that's one of the pitch bends. I think it's obvious because we don't have that volume data. But now I want to remove this stuff because we're already doing that work with a with the envelope. Let's cut this and send it here. And now let's remove this space. Nice, okay. Now let's go grab our panning. FL Studio gives us this space that we don't want for no reason, so let's go remove that. Ah, wait. But now we have the release from those notes bleeding into each other, so we really want to sort of... I'm gonna have to split these across... Oh, I can use note pans for this, that's right. This is the first note. But it's out of sync, so it's okay, so this is the first note. Then we have the second note is the other way, and then it goes center, and then it goes back to the right, and then back to the left, and then center. Okay, and then it does the same thing over again, except instead of going back to center on the last part, it goes to the right again, and then it goes center. Okay, I think I got that. And let's see, what did it start on first? %50 left. Okay, that's about it. Nice. Okay, that sounds really sort of wacky. And one problem is that this Yeah, that really, this envelope is off. So let's, this down here and then here. Doesn't even go here. I think this is supposed to be actually... Oh, that's annoying. No, maybe not. It's just like a really annoying sample. Might be able to cut it off a little earlier. Yeah, if I cut it off earlier, it doesn't kind of... Nice, alright. Then if I give it reverb, it'll probably make it a little better. Like up the chorus, maybe. And maybe up the saturation. Nice. And let's disable the exciter. Nice. Now we can let up the filter a little bit. Yeah, that makes it much better. Okay, okay, do I still have the... Yeah, I still have the automation on there. Nice, we can let up on the saturation a bit there. And maybe if I filter it out before the saturator, it'll make it... Yeah, it makes it a little more a little softer. Now compare that to... I think that note was supposed to sort of fade out. Ah, I think this belongs here. Or maybe here. Control insert. And I think, you know what? I'm just going to copy that information again because I think I mangled it. Okay, so this we will copy to melody. Hi, pal. Welcome. Ah, pal. Oh, I know you. Hey, it's Phil. Phil, yes. Welcome, Phil. Thank you. You keep up the good listening. Guitar sounds amazing. Thank you, Jamie. Ah, welcome, Black Jam Alex. All right, so we are getting this going on. This is turning out pretty well so far. And I am going, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was copying the volume stuff again. Okay, so now this one, this I can remove again. Okay, and now this has to coincide with... Where exactly is this supposed to coincide? So I want this to start at the bar after that long note, like after that long note begins. Okay, so let's go... the first long note begins here. So we now want to cut, see this. I can't remember. Hold on, I'm confused. Okay, so that one starts kind of that. Okay. Now I get it. Hmm. Let's go to half a beat and then sort of make this control insert. Yes, that's what we want. Let's see. Ah. Yeah, there's supposed to be like a... But there was supposed to be like sort of a in the original recording. There's like a volume dip in there. Hmm. Ah, there's like a long attack there. Okay. So maybe I want to sort of insert that into mine, even with the attack envelope. So let's go here and paste. But remember, let's keep this part down. Yeah. Yeah. But it still sounds kind of wonky. Let me make this a high shelf and just kind of make this one a low pass. And there's another glitch in there I need to get out. Nice. Let's give that some more release. And now I want to remove that sort of fluctuation at the end. Okay, so let's insert space here. And then cut it from here. And then we'll insert space here as well. Nah, that still doesn't work. No, let's just do like this is all gone. We don't need any of that. Nice, okay. Lovely. And let's give that another 50, like reverb master mix. Okay. Nice, all right. This can kind of be, yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay, that sounds pretty good. It still sounds a little wonky, but I think it works. See, because if we have this on the other one, let's see. This could be our overdrive guitar. We could try it out. Like maybe a mix of it would be good. And then we would copy the this automation to the... We don't have anything else happening in this part at the time. So as long as we put this back up to here for this part. Nice. It might even be a little closer. Nah. I think I want like a combination of that and the other one. Nice. Let's turn this down. So maybe a little bit more of this one now. Yeah, I think that sounds good. I like that. But of course I also need the pitch bends on that. Nice. All right. That sounds a lot better, I think. Okay. So now let's go and we have 15 minutes left. Let's go and put it together. So this is just the dome part. We were starting on that. Let's go. Okay, now let's go cut off the intro and then duplicate the loop. Oops. Control C, Control B. Now let's fade this bit out. Actually, let's do like this where it fades out. But then let's also do like a reverb sort of takeover, where let's turn this all the way up, and then let's turn this here. And then we'll go and create automation clip, and where this goes up. Nice. Now let's go and make a Maximus for this. Now let me drag in my ooh. Okay, so let's see. Nice. Okay, let's cab this at 6. But I really think I'd like to mix this like with the tournament in mind and then come back to this. So let's go make a new arrangement and call it tournament. Now let's add the drums in here. And then let's add our melody on top. But the melody doesn't come in till half a beat before 4. Okay. And then the same for our synths. And we lump the bass in there all together, so we don't need that. Okay. Nice. And that doesn't really affect our bass very much. Now let's cap our mids at 3. Now the snare needs to be louder. Let's turn down our electric guitars a little bit. Now our pulse is like very deep down in there. Interesting. Okay, now let's go and cap our highs at 9. They're currently very loud. Let's see if our noise is doing all of that. No, it's not really doing all of that. Let's just turn our noise down a little bit. Actually, let's turn all of the highs down a little bit. Ooh, I like that. Let's add in let's do an A and B comparison. Nice. I like the FM synthing come up. like that. Now our electric guitars can come up a little bit. Yeah, this one can come up too. Why are there so much fewer highs on this now? Seems I cut the highs too much. Okay, that's better. Nice. Okay, now that sounds good. Because I don't have my loop points here, I want to see where I should loop this. Okay, so it sounds like it just loops back to that first beginning part. Okay, so we'll probably just want to cut this here. And then we'll go Control B to clone it. Okay, and then I kind of want to have that riff play again. So let's Control B, and then we'll just cut it like at that riff. Da 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 da. And then maybe we'll let this part play. Nice, and now let's do sort of like this. Okay, maybe that's a bit much. Actually, I like it with just that da 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 da, and then it ends. Lovely. Okay, let's see what y'all think of that. Sounds nice. Thank you, gamer. Any plans on Link to the Past or Ruby Sapphire and Emerald to get the Secret of Mana? It's so good. Thank you. Yes, Link to the Past will be next. I just don't know when. I'm just trying to get it, trying to figure out what I'm going to do for that. Seeing if shopping it around and stuff like that. Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald will get a vinyl. Yes. And it will be very much sooner than A Link to the Past. Okay, so now let's go back to our lobby and see what we have going for that. Now let me make sure that this hits the sort of the... Okay, this does hit the ceiling. Let's see. Maybe I'll raise it up just a little bit. Nice. Okay. Let me save this, and I'm gonna do my let me play the other one real quick, and we're gonna do my naming while I play it. Oh, that crash is really quiet. to see about the volume there. Oh! I completely forgot about the organ. The organ is like way buried down in there. Let's go give the organ a mixer track. Call this organ. We just want a little more saturation. Yes, now let's give it a little reverb. Okay, that's... Oh yeah, we can even fill this out more. Nice. Nice. And I want to, this last part where the volume dips out, I want to kind of smooth that out because that sounds really weird. Nice, all right. And I'll have to do the same for this too. I might want to make that smoother. Actually, I kind of want to... Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, so, ooh, that's an electric guitar when it comes right in is nice. Nice. That organ is smooth. Ah, thank you, Jamie. Nice. Okay, well that's where we'll call it for today. This should be on YouTube tonight. All right. And I might does in the soundtrack, does it merge the two? I think it merges the two songs. I'll have to look into that, but these might be merged. We'll see. I'll have to go and research into that, but all right, y'all, this will be done then, and we'll come back tomorrow with what is next? Battle Pike. Battle Pike will be tomorrow. Nice. That's delightfully strange. All right. All right, y'all. That's where I'll call it for today. I'm going to go out to a concert and listen to some live music. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming to the stream, and this will be Jam and Sam signing off. Until next time.